Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch the video about 1115 with our good friend, NAGUURA. Sure you won't. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What about that final epic Act 1 boss in PoE 2? Oh, yeah! Oh my god, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Maybe tomorrow would be a good time to do that. Yes. Do you think I was under-leveled for that? Like, should I level more for it? Because, that is such an amazing fight. Absolutely incredible encounter. I got it down to, on my first try, I got it down to about halfway through phase 2. It took me like 20 minutes though. It was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, let's go. Mute the sound from the game. 1115. Soon.
Hey everyone, I'm NAGUURA, and today we're checking out what's coming in patch 11.1.5 for the War Within. This update brings a bunch of new content I'm personally excited for. Horrific Visions are making a return, a completely new arena-style PvE event.
Her room is so cute, though. Oh my god. Last time, I think she's changed the background since last time I was able to tune in. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, let me listen again, sorry.
5 for the War Within. This update brings a bunch of new content I'm personally excited for. Horrific Visions are making a return, a completely new arena-style PvE event, a new faction with loads of cosmetic rewards to unlock, and some really cool quality of life updates. So let's get into it. First off, Nightfall scenarios. With the release of the content update, there's a new event called Nightfall happening in Hollowfall. A new faction called Flames Radiance are fighting off the remaining Nerubian forces still loyal to Queen Ansarak. The Sareki are very angry following their queen's fall. Either way, we're jumping in to help the Fury guys fight the angry guys. And that's all you really need to know. This is a public scenario, meaning you team up with other players to clear objectives.
Is this soloable?
And push back the enemies. You'll get renown rewards as you progress, unlocking new cosmetics, mounts, weapons, and
whoa. Hold up.
As you progress, unlocking new.
Look at that backpack. Yeah. I want that. I want the backpack and I want the white Lynx mount. In fact, the cat is like the major thing for me. Entire patch.
New cosmetics, mounts.
That guy. Yes. Look how cute. As a night elf, this is absolutely mandatory. If you play a night elf, you better get this cat. It's non-negotiable. You're required. If you can't get the cat, you gotta swap off night elf. I'm sorry, but that's how it is.
And buffs that help you while you're in the zone. If you're into collecting transmog or mounts, there's a new armor set.
Ooh, I like the armor set too. I personally like this aesthetic from a paladin more than like gold. I kind of don't go for the big flashy gold look on my palette. I tend to go with the cool tones, like blues or purples or white. So this is perfect because it still feels paladin-y, but without being McDonald's yellow.
A tabard that changes appearance as you rank up, which is actually pretty cool, and a new color for the Delver's dirigible mount. Horrific
it's a new color for that?
Back. If you played BFA, you probably remember Horrific Visions. Well, courtesy of the Bronze Dragonflight, they're back.
Male Muncher. Will it drop the male Muncher in this version too?
You can run them solo or with a group,
didn't get
and
it.
they work basically the same. You revisit Nisov's corrupted versions of Stormwind and Orgrimmar, clear objectives, and try not to lose your sanity. There's a new companion NPC.
Oh my god, but is it gonna have that thing where your whole screen gets bugs on it? Oh my god, I hated that. It really bothered me. Like, surely they wouldn't do that to me if I put on the arachnophobia. I don't have arachnophobia. I don't mind spiders, but that all the bugs on the screen? No, dude. No. No, I hope they don't put that one back in there. I really don't like that.
See the construct of Soridormi,
It's
who can
creepy.
tank, heal, or DPS for you if you're solo, similar to Delphs. The reward scale based on difficulty.
Wait. Who can do this for me?
An NPC,
Soridormi?
the construct of Soridormi,
Oh, okay.
who can tank, heal, or DPS for you.
Oh, you can change her outfit.
If you're solo, similar to Delphs. The reward scale based on difficulty, and the highest reward caps out at hero track gear. So this could be a pretty nice alternative for players to farm gear if you enjoy doing visions. They also added 3 new horrific vision masks on top of the old ones, which increase difficulty.
The masks increase difficulty. Okay.
I personally really enjoyed progressing through visions in BFA. They can be a real challenge. So if that's your type of content, then you should definitely try them out. You'll earn a new currency, displace corrupted.
Is it really hard? I know she's a gamer. I know she's really good at the game. Do you think this is something I can actually handle right now?
Mementos, which lets you buy mounts, transmogs, toys, and helm enchants inspired by corruptions from BFA.
No! Sorry. Inspired by corruptions.
Which lets you buy mounts, transmogs, toys, and helm enchants inspired by corruptions from BFA. That should be a lot of fun. So, if you missed out on some of those old rewards back in BFA,
I remember in BFA, the corruptions was so mathematically complicated that people actually couldn't figure out what was best corruption to use because the system was so unbelievably, impossibly, unfathomably complicated that it actually kind of solved the problem of the people picking one thing for the meta because it was completely impossible to figure out. But that was very annoying if you're trying to decide what kind of gear. I remember trying to play during BFA, and I had so much crap in my inventory. Like a million different kinds of the same armor piece that all had different things on it. And it was just... I could not just figure out what is an upgrade or what I should keep.
This is your chance. Horrific Visions will be going live on May 20. New event, Dastardly Duos. Dastardly Duos is a 6-week event starting on June 3rd, where you enter an arena-style instance and battle 2 bosses at a time. You can choose to fight with helpers
That's
or
later,
without.
right? Yeah.
There's a scoring system, and you gain score based on how well you do during the event.
Okay.
Rewards include cosmetics, toys, and some dungeon items inspired by the bosses you fight. It's based in Dornogal, Stormwind, and Orgrimmar, and you can just talk to the NPCs there to queue up. Definitely worth checking out if you're into unique cosmetics.
Well, what I like that I'm hearing is we're seeing a lot of small group or solo content that's going to be rewarding and fun for you to do. That's not going to be complicated to get the whole group together to do it. You can just hop in and do it quick, get stuff. Right, Boo? Is that what you like about that too, Boo Boo?
Yikes. Additionally, most items are warbound, so this might be a quick and fun way to gear up your ults as well. New UI feature, Cooldown Manager. This one's actually pretty cool. WoW is adding a Cooldown Manager UI with the patches launch, which basically lets you track important class cooldowns in one spot on your screen. It's customizable.
So this is the WeakAura version, like a default WeakAura, which is a great idea, amazing idea. I don't think it's going to completely replace WeakAura. I mean, obviously it's not going to replace WeakAuras, but I think it's a good starting point because one thing I think WoW really needs that FF14 has is job gauges or something that serves the purpose of job gauges, aka WeakAuras that are built in. So this is the first step in that, and I wonder if it's because of FF14 that they were decided that maybe something like this wasn't necessary to add, because you really need it to keep track of all your crap.
Through edit mode, so you can move it, resize it, change the opacity, and more. Definitely a very cool feature for people not wanting to bother with add-ons. Other update and quality of life changes include guild renaming. You can now rename your guild at any Guildmaster NPC, for gold of course. Trading Post shopping cart. You can
Another thing though I wanted to say about this WeCara thing, it's really important that it's built into the game, because having your big important cooldowns show up like that, it gives a new player a better hint about what things are important to pay attention to. Now, if you're an experienced player, that's going to sound like a really dumb thing to say, but it's not, because if you're brand new, you don't really even know what to know about. You don't know, oh, I better check my proc of this, and oh, I better make sure I always use this button, because you're just trying to make your way through and muddle through bit by bit. And not everybody's going to go straight to Wowhead and Icy Veins and check their rotation. So having something that might help them realize that there's certain buttons that are good to press help people get on the right track.
now add multiple items to your cart before buying them. Colorblind customization. You can now adjust item rarity colors for better visibility.
That's really good.
Finally, there's a catch-up event from April 22nd to May 20th called The Winds of Mysterious Fortune, which includes an experience buff as well as Dragonflight and the War Within Major Faction Renown buffs. This will be a great time to jump back in or level up your alts. And that's pretty much everything major coming in patch 11.1.5. Some fun new events, a few quality of life changes, and the return of Horrific Visions.
I think Horrific Visions is something I'm really looking forward to.
Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for.
I think that's the most exciting thing here.
Should have added. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, I think Horrific Visions is the most exciting. And obviously, this will probably be good for leveling up Rusty Buns. Maybe I should, yeah. That'll help. 20% extra for Rusty Buns. You can blast. Overall, what do y'all think about this video? I mean, like, what do you think about patch 11.1.5? Like, what are you most looking forward to here in all this? For me, it's Horrific Visions, because I did it maybe 2 or 3 times in BFA trying to get the Male Muncher. I didn't do too much of it, but it would be nice to try to actually challenge myself in there.